prep for my classes? Ah, what do I do? Classes, back to back, back to back. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate Christmas. It was wonderful to have time with family and got to see a couple of friends as well. And this year with the pandemic, we just stayed home. It was really nice. I have my 4 children and my husband and me, and it was just the 6 of us with our gazillion pets because I have 4 teenagers, and it was fantastic. So I hope your Christmas was amazing as well, or your holidays are amazing as well. Okay, so back to work now. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what my regular schedule looks like on a daily basis. Had my coffee for the morning. So how do I prep? I prep the night before by writing down all my students' names. This has evolved over the year that I've been working with VIP Kid. At the beginning, I would write down the name, I would write down the course number, I would write down all of the standards that went with each class, and it took forever. So do yourselves a favor and do not do that for the first at least 6 months. I think I did it for. It takes so much time. It's so time consuming. So instead, I write down the students' names, and usually I do it in 2 colors. So for example, here, this was back in November 6th. So I say it's a Friday, so I already know what day of the week it is. And then I just put a star and the child's name and whatever their lesson was. And then I just make notes in the other color so that I can see very quickly. It stands out to me. Oh, these were the words they didn't understand. This is a skill that they don't get. Here's something that I need to share with mom and dad in the feedback. Here's something that I could give in addition at the end of class, knowing what the students need to work on as like an extra optional, always make it optional, optional homework. So for example, if I'm looking at this first one, I'm going to see the child's name, and I have nicknames for all my students so I can keep track of who's who. This little girl, her name is Wendy, but I have 3 Wendys, so I have to make sure that I know which Wendy I am working with. The little apple you see, that's my own icon that I put in. I actually do this on my cell phone too. Depending on where I meet people, I will put that icon in with their name. So for a lot of my teacher friends, I have an apple and then their name. Or if I met you through cheer, because my girls do cheer since they were 3 years old, then I have a megaphone cheer and then icon and then the name. So I just kind of applied that over here as well. And so Wendy has an apple because she's one of my regular students. And so I can look and see what lesson she is going to be doing. I'm going to write down that code, and I'm going to look at this ahead of time. So if I scroll over, I'm doing this very slowly because I feel like sometimes videos go too fast, and I know I couldn't follow it, so I'm hoping that you're seeing this nice and slowly. So here's my Wendy girl. This is the 5-year-old who I have. She is a regular. I'm going to go underneath, it says classroom. That's to go in and actually teach the class. Materials is what you want to click on ahead of time. So make sure that you know what you're going to be teaching. So for example, here, my little Wendy is going to be doing the NMC Level 1, Unit 10. I'm reading this up here. Level 1, Unit 10, LC1-2. Okay, all those numbers have a significance, and I can make a separate video about that if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments below. But basically, you're going to get to know very quickly how to read these letters and to know at what level your student is. So I'm going to click through everything, make sure I understand it. If I don't, you see this black box that pops up. It goes away within a couple of seconds. But those are basically your tips on what it is that you need to do. And it's very much like when I was talking about in the earlier video, my first video, where I was talking about it's minimal prep. It really is. Everything has already been scripted out for you. Then you as the professional teacher can go ahead and teach it how you see fit, but just make sure that you're hitting all of those indicators or standards. But it literally says, teacher says, student says, very much like curriculum. So, which it is, it's the curriculum. So make sure that you see that. Sometimes the black boxes will have a separate little black box over here with a pull down. And what that means is that there's an extension. So that's going to be in the higher levels, but you want to definitely click on those extensions and be ready, because you don't want to have a child go through a class in 10 minutes and then not know what to do with them. Okay, so just go through everything. I'm not going to go through it slowly on this video, but I will on other videos. And then there's our goodbye song. So watch your time, make sure that you're managing your time well. And you say, oh, it's time to say goodbye. I always wear my watch and oh, it's time to say goodbye. And then we sing the goodbye song. And there's a special way that I do that all my students know, and they love it. They almost get upset if I don't sing it exactly the same way every time with them. So, and that's it. Bye bye. See you next time. And on a really good note. Okay, so for prepping purposes, I literally just went into the teacher portal. I went to the child's name. I went over to where it says materials, clicked on that button, and it's all right there for you. Okay, if that isn't enough, there are all these lesson notes down here. Okay, there's class info, an outline, props that other teachers have used that they felt were successful, rewards. I'm kind of going through this fast. Again, I'll make a video on it. If you would like me to, please let me know in the description box below. I'm sorry, not description, in the comments below. And I will definitely make that video. There are a lot of videos already out there, but if you want mine, awesome. I'll make that video for you. And I will go through it very slowly, because I know at the beginning when you're not familiar with this, it can be really daunting to have someone go click, 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 and that someone has been doing it for so long that they know exactly how to do it. So it's good for them. But for you as a beginner, or at least this is how I felt sometimes, I would have to rewind, play, rewind, play. Wait, what did she click? What did he click? Why did she say that? Why did he say that? Okay, so I will go through it slower. So those are all those buttons to help you out as well. So prep-wise, you're just going to write down the child's name, you're going to write down the class, and you're going to look at the materials. And I'm going to do that for all 9 and make absolutely sure that I know what it is I need to do. Okay, you're also going to see here some gray boxes. If you see a gray box like there under Alan, his name is Alan, but under that it says new to you. And new to you, let's see if I can zoom in. Let's see, zoom, 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 zoom. There we go. Zoom. It says new to you. So I want to make sure that I am ready for him. I want to look at the notes of from other teachers. I want to look at where his level is. I want to possibly look at his video that is on his page. So when I open this up, let's take a look at Alan real quick. Alan and materials. When I click on that, I was showing you all the material side. So you already saw all of that. Now, if you click on student up at the top, that's going to give you information about our buddy Alan here. Tells me his birthday, how old he is, how many classes he's taken, and his latest performance. And there's even a latest class clip. But make sure that you're ready. So, okay, so that is how I prep. That is how I get all of this written out, and I feel good about it, and I am ready to go. Next morning, as early as 4 o'clock in the morning and as late as 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, remember, if you want anything else for me to put in my videos or make new videos of, please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what you thought of this video so that I can get that feedback from you and know what it is that you want to see and what's going to help you.
One more thing, if you enjoy the borders and the things that I have that pop up on the screen, that is being done with a program called ManyCam. And a good friend of mine, Amanda Panda, teacher, is going to be providing free, fun webinars about ManyCam. So go check it out. You can go to amandapandateacher.com/wow. WOW, to learn how to wow your students with ManyCam. So those dates are going to be January 2nd, January 3rd, and January 5th. So don't miss out. ManyCam is so fantastic. There are so many things you can do with it. I am still learning how much I can do, but Amanda is definitely your go-to for ManyCam. She knows all the ins and outs, bells and whistles, and you're going to have a lot of fun with her. So make sure you check her out. Again, amandapandateacher.com/wow.
So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that if this is interesting to you, you hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, and you hit that notification bell so that you get all the new videos when they come out. I promise I've got lots of goodies coming your way, so make sure that you tune in. Also, if there's something in particular you want to see, no problem. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what it is you would like me to make a video on, and I will provide that for you. Merry Christmas and happy almost New Year. See you next year. Happy teaching. Yeah. Happy teaching. Happy, happy teaching.